name is Boris, and this is my life. It was a beautiful summer in Tarkov. I was in the woods, looking for something to eat. So much chaos was going on. Military came in, took control of the whole state. Now everything is destroyed. So I have to go around and scavenge just to survive. Going town to town, trying to find anything to eat, drink, and survive on. As I was running through the swamp, I came to a little village. I spotted a store up ahead. Let's go and see if we can find anything to eat or drink. My stomach was hurting. Ow! Ow! And then somebody started shooting at me. I got hit once or twice, but it was in my armor vest. Thank God I had that on. Who knows what would have happened. So I searched his body for anything I could use. I found a key. And nothing else of use. Just a few magazines and some medical equipment. His weapon had a flashlight on it, so I took it and I put a sight on it that I had found earlier in a crate. Everything started looking up. Not sure what this is, but I'll take it. That's what I was thinking to myself. His gunshot really did a number on me. I was in pain. I was hurting so bad. I was trying to walk to this next little village to see if I could find anything. But it hurt so bad. I'm surprised it didn't knock me out. But we must keep pushing forward. As I made it to the end of the street, I went through the house's yard, around through the side of it, and I found a little hill which led to 2 more houses. Maybe I could search them 2 houses and find something useful, as that was my mission, to find something to eat and drink. I was looking around and, oh shit, a guy started shooting at me and hit me some more with their bullets. I'd blacked out for a moment, but I got up, I guess, right when I shot him, and he shot me at the same time. It killed him and knocked me out, but his buddy was right there. His buddy was right there. Now I'm able to search both of their warm corpses. As I started searching the first guy, I noticed that he had the same weapon as me, so I took the dust cover off and put it on my weapon. Then I ran to his body and started checking his pockets. I didn't really see anything of value at the moment while I was searching, until I had looked in his backpack. In his backpack he had toothpaste, water. So I took the toothpaste because hygiene is a plus, and water I need since I was getting very dehydrated. As I reloaded my weapons, I took off down the street, running to the next location, trying to find anything, maybe even some survivors. As I went prone, looking through my scope to see if I could find anybody, with no luck, so I ran to the next spot. I stopped because I thought I seen something, so I looked again, but this time I didn't see anybody. So I thought to myself, there might be somebody over here. I have to go check. As I was running out of breath, walking slow, thinking to myself, why is Tarkov in the state that it is in? But then I remembered, billionaires came in and destroyed it. So now it was up to me to survive all by myself, all alone, in this wasteland, surrounded by death, wondering what was going to happen. I ran around to the side of the fence, and then I threw my backpack off so I could have more movement. I sat for a second to catch my breath, and then I heard something, so I went to go look. And it was my worst fear. A guy came running out, yelling at me, shooting. So I had to retreat. Oh, he hit me. He hit me again. So I finally got him. Not after he hit me though, a couple times. This time I was bleeding. I was bleeding from my stomach. I think it just grazed my stomach. I found a little more food and another key. I was determined to find out what these keys went to. I ended up walking back to my backpack. I picked it up. I had put all my food in it. I was so hungry, so dehydrated. I didn't even think, I just took off running. And it looks like the coast is clear. As I was searching I didn't find anything. This place was a mess. Trash everywhere. And I still didn't find anything. So, I opened up the door and went inside to the building. And it was trashed. I had to heal from where he had shot me. I'd put a bandage on, but I was still bleeding. I was trying to find anything that could help me. I found a power bank, so I'm able to charge up my cell phone, but so I'm gonna sit and eat because I was so hungry. As I was alone eating in this room, reading the graffiti on the wall. I'm gonna drink me a soda. As I took my backpack and put it back on, I seen what, which made me laugh. I exited the room and continued searching around this building for anything of use. So I exited the building and took off running through the woods. I was running towards the sound of the gunshots that I had heard. As I was walking down this path, thinking to myself, why? I got over here to this bus depot below the resort. I slowly was walking over there, and then I spotted somebody, and then I took the shot. I had to. These people were military, and they would have killed me if they seen me. As I was looking around, trying to find anything, I spotted another guy, so I took him out too. Looking around, hopefully nobody heard the shots with my suppressed weapon. I checked the body, made sure he was dead. Then I slowly walked to the building, speeding up just a little bit more. I was getting anxious, knowing that there might be another person inside. I crept in, looking around the corners, looking for anybody, hearing more shots in the distance. And then I spotted him, and I took him out. I think I was safe at this time. Yes, I was safe. I didn't see anybody outside. It was starting to get dark. He had a nice weapon that I could use, so I discarded the shotgun that I had carried with me all this way. Then I noticed that he had a bigger tactical rig. I started putting my stuff in it and took it off of him and put it on me. Then I searched his backpack and noticed it was pretty heavy. It was the jackpot, what I was looking for. Food and drinks. I was so happy. I just might be able to survive this, I was thinking to myself. Yes, I might be able to survive this, after all. So I searched the cash register, hoping to find something, and I found paper money. So I threw it in my container, and I found another key. Not sure what these keys go to, but we'll surely use them. Then I found my phone. So, as I exit the room and the building, I slowly peeked around the corner. And I looked around the corner of the wall and noticed blood on one of the sheds. So I walked over to it and found a dead body. It was an innocent person. He didn't have much, but he was dead. And not too far from him was another person. It looked like a massacre. There was nothing I could do. So I checked the person that I took out, and as my suspicions were correct, he was ex-military. So I started taking as much stuff as I could from him. He had a bandage and a med kit, so I took them. I took his weapon. I took the med kit and the bandage. I didn't leave anything. I had left and went back to my backpack. As I was running to my backpack, I had to stop and organize everything. I had to put everything in the backpack that I had just found. More keys, a phone, some food, lots of food. Then I discarded the backpack and took mine, as I was only using it to transport goods to my backpack. I ran back to the next body and grabbed his armor and helmet. So then I slowly started walking up the hill to the resort. I had noticed that it was getting dark out, very dark. And I noticed that it was getting quieter. So I figured, let me go up here to resort and eat. I need to eat some food. Because I was still hungry. There wasn't nothing I could do. My stomach was growling. I knew I had to eat. I knew I had to drink. So I made it to the top of the hill and was looking around. Not seeing a soul in sight. So I made it to one of the dorms over here at the health resort. And it was very, very quiet. So I thought to myself, nobody's here. And boy, was I wrong. As I made my way to this vehicle.
We need to take a break. God damn, am I exhausted. I am so tired. Can't go on. Just leave me.
As I made it to the building and started to go inside, it was very, very dark. And I had traded my flashlight in for a bigger weapon, so I couldn't really see. It was dark, but I made my way to a room. So I started eating. I ate everything I found off of them bodies. And then I heard running off in the distance. But I figured it was nothing. So I continued to eat and drink, hoping that they didn't hear me. As I was eating, I walked to the window and was eating. And then I thought to myself, I have to go. I have to go to the next town. As I exited the room and was looking around, I seen somebody, and that was it. That was my life.